nice they are. I made me a pendulum there, so I can, if you guys can see, it's dead center all the way down. Since I'm not putting the bumper on, just gonna apply the decals to the chin spoiler, but perfectly straight. All right, this thing is coming to life. My vision. Stripes looking nice. I got my holes for these. Roof done. And this is what I'm working on now. In this part right here, which is right over here. Look at that. All right, so let me show you all about to put the rear spoiler on and ultimately the decals on there. But look where they stop at. They don't go to here like I thought they did. Now from the factory, they went all the way down. But I guess this is the same material. They come right here just above the hole. So let me put the spoiler on now, and then I'll finish the spoiler graphics. It's right here. I'm applying the final stripe in the back on the spoiler. Okay, we're 4 inches this way, 4, and from here, bottom of this body line to here, 4. For it to be straight. Kind of almost in line with the antenna. Get the same thing over here. Got 4 here and 4 inches up from here, the body line, to here. Kind of will level it off for you, straight as an arrow. All right, let me get these applied. By far the hardest of the decals to work with. These are terrible. So many pieces came up. Not sure if it was because of age. It took me 10 minutes to get this backing off because everything was pulling up. And man, this is rough. This is the hardest one so far out of all of them. The smaller one. So just when I thought I got very comfortable and confident in doing these decals, this one kind of humbled me. Although I got it on, it seems to be fine. This takes careful planning or very careful handling to install this decal. You have to be extremely careful, otherwise you're gonna pull a ton of these pieces off and it's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look right. I lifted up a couple of them and was able to put them back using a small plastic trim tool. I was using the razor blade, but I was scared it was gonna slice it in half. So these are a lot difficult than installing these larger decals because there's so many small pieces. And although you may don't get bubbles and wrinkles, it's still somewhat of a nightmare because I don't know if it's age. It took forever to peel off the backing of that paper. It took me about 15 minutes to get that backing carefully off because a lot of the pieces was lifting up with it. So, yeah, I got one more side to go. Okay, I decided to peel it off before I start the other side. This is taking about 3 minutes. Just slowly, carefully, nervous that some of those small individual pieces will come up on me. And then just be awful because it'd be tough to stick them back. Yeah, I've been spraying solution too. That's the key to pulling these this paper off these decals. Wet them up with that solution and it'll come off much easier than pulling them off dry because you can lift the decal up. But I want to unveil this one with you all. We're almost there. I'm still nervous. I'm barely tugging on this paper. Got a little wrinkle there, but we're gonna get that out. What a nervous wreck this was. Oh, look at all the individual pieces. Those are all individual pieces. The next side, another 20-minute process. All right, we unveiled it together and yeah, we looking good. All right, I'm on the driver's side. You can see here, and this is just a nightmare pulling these off. Got this small pick to help me lay it out. But this is about 10 minutes so far. I'm getting them down, but it's a super challenge because a lot of these small ones are putting up. Although I'm able to get them back in the correct position, it's just time consuming. I got about 25% of it off so far. Looking at about another 15 minutes, 20 minutes just to pull this off when it's normally take seconds. Like this will be easy. All the other ones take seconds to pull off. This is well into the minutes. So let me finish meticulously taking this off. Very tedious process here with this small decal because it's a lot of tiny pieces that it consists of. Just got done 40 minutes later. Like seriously 40 minutes, maybe longer. Have to let the garage down because the wind blowing in here. Look at some of them are raised up and I don't want to touch them. I should be able to get them flattened out when I get them to stick. This is very tedious backing paper removal, and the goal is to make it look like that. That is beautiful. I guess that's the reward. That is beautiful. All right, I'm gonna drive aside. This has been extremely nerve-wracking, guys. Oh my goodness, this has been tough today. Totally unexpected, but this solution is my best friend right now. I guess whatever happens, you guys are gonna see. This is just rough. I don't know if those sections I put back, which like 6 of them. Oh man, I got a piece that came with it already. Look at that. I'm gonna try to put that back on. Hold on, I'll be back. All right, I got it back on there. I used, it took about another 10 minutes, but I used these and this pick tool. Oh, I can't wait till this is over. Just go, come off, leave me alone. Oh my goodness. I'm coming along to all the hard parts and all the small micro size pieces. Let me get all this off first.
He just moved and ran back in his spot.
Okay, here I come.
And he's still playing.
All right. Oh, come on.
That looks good.
It does. If it just come on a little bit more, come on. Come on. Oh, wow, I see a piece trying to come off. Let me get that piece. I put it back. We got it back on. I got a crease there I gotta get out, some small ones. So let me spray this and get those pieces out. This is nerve-wracking, to say the least. When I do these again, absolutely. Somebody's gotta pay good though. Pay gotta be good. Just because there's one decal here, it may be the harder hood stripe. I gotta get this out somehow. Let me peel this up and try to get this laid down. I got it perfectly. It just took some time. It took some time. Got a little something right here. I paused here because if you look at the back or the lower bottom part where it coils at, the snake or cobra coils at, you'll see a smaller piece missing, and I didn't even notice it here. I was so focused on getting this decal installed, I didn't even realize that small piece was stuck to the backing paper. I don't mention or address this, but you will see me fix it at the end. You'll see it fixed. All right, there it is. After forever, you got it. You got it. Hour and about 15 minutes for just this one side. Whereas this took next to nothing. No time to do. All right, we're done. Let me show you all how it looks. Let me show you guys. Look at that. It's all dirty, but look at that. I ain't wiped it off yet neither, so you still gonna see dirt and stuff on it. I ain't wiped it off. I'm nervous. I'm gonna let it dry for a while. Go to the other side. The side I had the most problems with. Still didn't wipe it off yet. I'm nervous. You can still see. Still got some drips. A solution. Here we got it. From here to here, 4 inches. From here to here, from the bottom line, body line to here, 4 inches, right at the tip of this. And it'll be straight as an arrow, just by those two axes. You can see how we're from here, we're right along the end of this body line all the way up. Let me show you the other side as well. Look how these are. These turned out beautiful. You can't see nothing on these. These are beautiful now, just by sitting here in this heat. But look, in that body line, look at that. 4 inches here, here. Same here, here. But look at that. Look at the symmetry on both sides. To make it straight as an arrow. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, I'm about to install the final decal, which is the Cobra 2 logo on the spoiler. What I find to be an accurate measurement of these are to cut them to the exact, because this is cut on a rectangle and the top may be, with the top half of this from the fronts was taller or higher than the bottom half. So it'll throw your measurement off, an accurate measurement at that. So you just want to go by placement, then that may be fine, but I want to go by accuracy. So I cut it down to the Cobra font itself, and then I'll place it exactly where I want to be at, so I know it'll be exactly where I place it when I remove the backing paper and the film. So yeah, I find this is best with all of them. We're doing all of them. Cut them kind of exact, whether it's the hood, you know. I left some on the hood, and you know, come to find out, it just was a tad bit off on this side than that side. However, my measurement was kind of so precise that I was able to get it spot on, and this turned out amazing. This turned out amazing. All of them did. Had an issue with the final stripe on the back. I knew it had wrinkles in it from the when I got it. Don't know if it was because of age, and I had to work with what I had. So I'm still working with that right now. Before I show you all, we'll get to the last stripe and have issues, but everything else is pretty much settled in, and they're almost without a blemish. nothing's there. Okay, so I'm about 1 3/8 inch from here, from the bottom of the hatch slash spoiler where it meets at. So 1 3/8 there, 1 3/8 there, and about 1 inch from here. So this would be the distance, twice the distance is that. All right, when we remove it, we should be good. I'm not sure if it's because of age, but on these smaller decals, probably with most, I'm not sure. Just me dealing with 5-year-old decals, trying to peel up on me and stay on the backing paper, but when I angle it, they were able to come off, or it's coming off pretty good now without peeling up the decal, so that's a good thing. But 10 times easier, just takes seconds compared to this, and it turned out amazing, by the way, on both sides. Pretty much got it on. One hand in this now. I'm gonna push it up toward that curve. First, it stops right when it curves. You can feel it stop. That's exactly where you want to be at. Lightly applying pressure right now to make sure it's where I want it to be at. Even though we're dead on with all our marks. Now we can go up and down to the contour of the spoiler itself. This is going to be another flawless install. As far as the decals, gotten lucky on them. All right, we're gonna let it settle, and then we're gonna put it off. All right, let's try to get this thing off of here. Remember, wet is better. You're gonna see how it does. Let me get the spray bottle, although it's coming off. All right. Wet is better for me. I'm peeling these off because it saturates that paper or this film and it just pulls right off, opposed to it sticking or having much more resistance when pulling it off without it being wet. So looking good, looking good. I like for it to ease off, I really do. So I'll be patient with it as it eases off, and just take my time. I thought I had bubbles, but no bubbles, just water or solution. I should be kind of peeling back parallel to this. I just don't want the letters to raise up, so I'm coming on an angle. You know, peeling parallel to this, you can possibly potentially pull the letters back in the direction of this film. So I'm carefully pull it off. One more to go. So far, so good, and we're presenting our final decal with the symmetry that we want, and pretty much the factory placement. We got the factory placement here for this final decal, in which is the Cobra 2 fonts. Looking good. That actually looks beautiful. We can't go no better than that. We got the symmetry. We're even all the way, and we're in the correct position here, and we got pretty much inaccurate height. It's right here when you hit that curve going upward. But that's it. That's it. We got it. We got it. We got it. All right. We're pretty much dead on with everything. Hold on. I gotta push that down right there. I don't know why it's peeling up. Let me show you all. Because we're dead on. Push this down. Alright. We're there. Everything else is looking good. This is I put this on yesterday. Still got, we're gonna clean it up real good, but beautiful. 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 And yeah, we're done with pretty much all the decals. That's it. I put this on. It's symmetrical as I can get it. It's one word of choice throughout this whole thing. I love symmetry. I love things to be even, and you can't get no even than I have it right now. It's a little raised here, and it's because if you look here, it's closed tight as it can get. So these body lines weren't perfect back then. Now if it went down just a little bit more, I'll have the height. It'll be just smack dead on. But everything else is there all the way across the board. It looks incredible. Yeah, we just about there. All right, be back to close this out.